La meta al comenzar esta temporada era de duplicar las ganadas del año anterior, que eran 4. Entonces lo pusimos la meta que era 9. Eso fácilmente lo pudimos hacer. Luego tomé la decisión de actualizar para que los planteles estén como al día. Y pues eso es lo que hicimos, y tuvimos que hacer otra simulación así sin mirar los partidos. Y pues al momento pues dio el resultado que tenemos 4 ganadas en toda la temporada, y hemos perdido 16 al hilo, y quedan 10 partidos para terminar la temporada. Y haciendo esos hechos vamos a hacer unos movimientos. Vamos a mover a nuestros 2 veteranos que tenemos veteranas que tenemos en el equipo, y pues a ver si podemos aunque sea ganar 5 de los últimos 10 que nos quedan. Y pues ahí yo pienso que vamos a comenzar otra vez de nuevo la temporada con los equipos ya actualizados después de la liguilla y todo lo demás, porque como que aquí miran podemos ver que agarramos a Tia Cooper afuera de agente libre. Disfruten el partido.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. Same squad. Drop top, cool guys, raindrops. Big bang plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Seattle Storm.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. So here we are in the middle part of the season. What's the biggest challenge facing these teams at this point in the year?
Well, for me, it's keeping a strong focus. I mean, deep into the season, it's kind of easy to get distracted. So your shared drive as a team becomes ultra important.
This is also where we see great teams pull away from the good teams, because great teams are looking ahead to the postseason already, and they will not take their foot off the gas.
Now here's Nurse.
6 to shoot.
Russell with the screen.
A shot by Nurse, no good.
Pass to Henderson. Now here's Smith. Now Henderson. Mitchell left side.
Beyond the arc. Here's Smith.
And she converts the layup.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Well, Nalissa Smith is certainly proud of her roots. Growing up in Converse, Texas, about 15 miles north of San Antonio, which is an area that was loaded with future WNBA talent.
Now here's Russell. Outside Lloyd. Pass to January.
It's good from long range.
Unselfish play from Jewel Lloyd right there. She's all about getting the ball to uncovered teammates.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
And the Fever making a change here.
In for Indiana, Renaya Davis.
Here's the Fever with the ball.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have one title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
Indiana again missing.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here is Lloyd. Left side, Charles. That falls. Nice lead that time from Jewell Loyd. And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-59. One of the most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the state of Indiana.
Now here's Henderson. From deep. That shot missing. So the Storm will take it the other way. Pass to Charles. Nurse outside. Back to Charles. Good D by Nalissa Smith.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Seattle in the lead. Here's Lloyd. Outside Charles. Can't get it to fall. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Up top, Henderson. Covered by January. They need this. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here are the Storm now.
After the 2021 season, which was Jewell Loyd's 7th year in the league, Lloyd was named first team All-WNBA for the first time in her career.
Now here's Charles to the paint. Here's Russell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
Great ball movement. It ends with Charles making the extra pass. She has a great feel for the game.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Cooper. She's guarded by Williams. They need this. Pass to Engstler. And here's Carlton. Clock at 6. Here's Cooper. She's guarded by Williams. Cooper misses. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Now here's Lavender. Pass to Nurse. Out to Lloyd. From outside the arc. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. Picked by Lavender. Nurse outside. From outside, off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Storm out in front, leading by 5. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
The Fever trailing. Pass to Angsler. Now Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Offline with the 3.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Well, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And when you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
Great vision from the very unselfish Emily Angsler. She is really all about the team.
Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
Here's Cooper. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Egbo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. here's Williams. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Shoots a three. And Carleton pulls it down. Indiana with the ball, trailing by 5. That's tipped, stolen by Russell. And it's Tina Charles off the drive. That one, good for 2.
Well, here in the second, they're showing some signs of life offensively.
Yeah, steadying themselves after a really tough first quarter. They're on the right track.
Well, in the era of the stretch 4 and the stretch 5, Mercedes Russell is a throwback player. She's a 6'6" center who is not going to be chucking up threes.
Now here's Smith. Great D that time from Tina Charles. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Down low. That one drops for her second bucket, marker 2 for 4. And the old school game of Mercedes Russell, it still works in the modern WNBA.
So the pure 5, the pure center, it's effective when it's someone like Russell, a great finisher. Mercedes was second in true shooting percentage back in 2021. Doesn't waste her chances around the rim.
Now here's January. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Tina Charles for 3. The Fever pull it in.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Outside Charles. It's hauled in by Smith.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Spins. Mitchell outside. Pass to Carleton. Here's the 3. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. Up top, Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First personal foul, teams.
The W25 team was unveiled in 2021. One of the selections, Tina Charles, the 2012 MVP winner. Charles has been a star in this league for well over a decade.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Now a veteran, Tina Charles is well respected around the league. An effective player who continues to get it done.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Fever trailing. Now here's Henderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Misses the 3. And the Storm with possession. Charles with it. 6 points for her. Here's January. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Enksler. And again, it's the Storm missing. The shot, no good. And we finished 1 half of play. It's the Storms, up 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. the second half about to start in just a few moments. One player who's been getting it done is Tina Charles.
Well, guys, what she gives this team is an edge. She lights up an arena when she gets going. In the first half, she had it going.
And she doesn't just give them an edge. She gives them confidence that they otherwise wouldn't have. And I just see her as a special player that the team loves having around.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. Right wing. Smith inside, working on Charles. Smith, no good. Here's Lloyd. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell outside. Now Henderson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Screen by Smith. Shoots from the high post. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Now here's January. Pass to Lloyd. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Henderson, covered by January. Takes it out to Smith. The three gets a three-pointer to fall. And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Russell. First outside. Russell with the screen to the inside. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
I think Russell has a promising future in this league. It's clear that she wants to keep getting better, and I think she will.
Henderson with it, and Russell picks her up defensively. Ball with the ball. Williams there. Pass to Egbo. From deep three-point range, and Jewel Lloyd pulls it down.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Williams. Back to Lloyd. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
That Seattle Storm 2020 title team, wow, what an incredible group they had. And Jewell Loyd, she was the second leading scorer for Seattle that season.
And there's the pick. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Davis with it. Eyeing her luck from deep. Drills it from outside.
Well, Destiny Henderson is so skilled at seeing the whole floor.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And that 2020 Seattle title team, and they stormed through the season.
18-4 in the regular season, a perfect 6-0 in the playoffs. Lloyd set the tone in each postseason series. 25 points in Game 1 of the semifinals, then 28 in the finals, Game 1.
And that one misses. So it's Indiana now. A 12-point game. And here's Davis. Pass to Cooper for 3. And it's Lavender with the rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The shot by Nurse, no good. Now here's Davis. She's guarded by Lavender. Here's Cooper. She's guarded by Lavender. Cooper misses, with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Inside. Nurse with the bucket.
Some slippage defensively here in the second half. I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they're giving up some easy ones.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
Defended by Nurse. Here's Davis. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Nurse outside. Williams. Pass to Lavender. Nurse left side. Back to Lavender. It's Ezi Megbegor, high post. Fade away. The Fever pull it in. Here's Cooper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Takes the 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Storm, up by 11. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily.
I'm so happy we get to see this pass just one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see the two kind of taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, that is some dime dropping, guys. Accurate and on time.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now here is Lloyd. Screen by Megbegor. Lets it go from 11. They get it again. Charles. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Easily one of the most tenacious rebounders in the league. Charles is very familiar with second chance points.
Here's Cooper. Smith. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. It goes on Ezi Magbagor.
The second selection of the 2022 draft, Melissa Smith immediately was a force in the post. In her WNBA debut, Smith posted a double-double.
And she knocks down the first one. Standing 6'4", Melissa Smith is dominant around the hoop.
Yeah, she plays with a great motor. And Smith also added a three-point stroke late in her college career, and she's continued to develop that phase of her game at the pro level.
So she makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Pass to January. Magbagor. And here's Lloyd. She's covered by Mitchell. Goes up with the stripe. And it's Lloyd missing.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Now Hull, guarded by Charles. Cooper misses. Outside Williams. January outside. Williams, Hull defending. And a key to winning in the WNBA, navigating the salary cap.
It's huge. I mean, we've seen teams have to trade stars because of cap concerns. Drafting well, also really important. Having a player on their rookie deal, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, rookie contracts are much lower than veteran contracts. So even if they are role players, having players that can contribute, that are on their first contracts, that just helps big time when you're working with the cap.
The Fever making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Indiana, Queen Egbo.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
January outside. Lloyd. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Melissa Smith.
Terrific anticipation from Smith, getting strong positioning.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Egbo. Henderson. And here's Carlton. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Magbagor grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Charles in the post, covered by Smith. And kept the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And the Storm making a change here.
Well, in 2021, Tina Charles led the WNBA in scoring, which was her second scoring title. But when you consider that she was 33 years old, it's almost a little more impressive.
Now here's Smith. Over Charles. Smith, no good.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Here's Lloyd. That shot off. And so the Fever will take it the other way. And talking about the game of Tina Charles, she's really changed it with the times.
Well, you talk about Charles' first 6 years in the league. She made just 2 threes total. But before the 2016 season, Tina added the three-point shot to her game. And guess what? Charles led the league in scoring back during the 2016 season.
And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Outside Charles. Lloyd. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Charles missing. Mitchell outside. With a new owner, the Las Vegas Aces are setting the standard in the league.
Well, they're building a practice facility that rivals any NBA building, and they're spending big time on coaching and front office hires. I just love what they're doing over in Vegas.
I'm in total agreement, Brian. The Aces, as well as some other franchises, have really raised the bar, making sure the players are taken care of. That's big for this league.
Now here's January. Pass to Nurse. Now Charles. 5 on the clock. Over Smith. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
And we're still here.
Here's Mitchell. There's the 3. Russell pulls it in. And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lloyd. Nurse outside. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound, Storm. And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that'll wrap it up.